Please, Nail isn't afraid of you. He is the strongest of our race.
Oh, really?
Sir?
Yeah, Nail's gonna destroy your sorry ass. They wouldn't be able to air it on the news because it'll be so brutal.
Sir, seriously?
Hush, Nail. I'm speaking for you.
Well then, if this is the only course of action available to me, I accept. I'll dispatch of this worm, and then I'll be back for you, slug.
Leave my brother out of this.
Sir, his power is overwhelming. I can also sense it's only a fraction of what he's capable of.
Nail, listen to me. You are Namek's #1 son, a prodigy child. You have been trained in the ancient ways. I believe in you.
You mean that, Lord Guru?
Yes, Nail. Now show him the staggering spirit of Namek, and waste his smug ass.
Yes, sir! Follow me!
Fool. If I had trained him in the new way, he might have stood a chance.
Hello everyone, Sukinode here with another Street Fighter 6 video for you guys. Hope everybody's been doing well. This is a special video. It's viewer matches between me and a viewer named Rock. His Cammy versus my Juri. And as you saw in the opening, I feel like I was Nail and Guru was my confidence and self-esteem. And Rock was Frieza. Not that Rock is like smug about it or anything. He just wanted to get some games in, and I was more than happy to play against him. But it, like, after the matches, I was like, yeah, yeah. But I am working on Juri, and I'm having, like, just in the little bit of experience I've had with her, which I have to, most of my experience is going to be these matches against Rock. She's really fun. She's so fun. Just moving with her and doing her moves, it's like a breath of fresh air after coming off of Manon. Not that Manon isn't fun and that I don't like Manon, but though I was thinking about it and I was like, I remember in a previous video, and we started off well, right? We took that first round. I remember a previous video I did with a previous video I was actually talking about Juri. I forget which video it was. But I was saying that Juri seems adaptable enough that so far, no Juri I've played against or watched being played even at the highest levels plays the same. She seems so versatile in her tools and just the way she's built mechanically that if you took two players who both played Juri and watched them for long enough, you could tell which player was playing Juri at the time because of the way they play with her. And I was like, and I wasn't sure if I was going to have fun with Juri. I was hoping, but I wasn't sure. And I am so glad that she's incredibly fun for me to play. And we do take that round. I do believe that Rock lost this match simply because he wasn't sure how I was going to play Juri. I don't think Rock understood how much knowledge I had on her or how good I was as her. Because as you can see, I haven't actually taken Juri into any of her placement matches yet, and I haven't gone into ranked with her, but I also haven't done any matches in Battle Hub with her. I have been I did her story mode to try to get used to playing her, and I've done her combo trials, and I've been doing a little bit of training to understand how her abilities work, because her Fuha stocks power up different abilities and open up different combo routes depending on how many of them you have, and I'm not sure where to put her level 2 super at, right? Because her level 2 super is so good. So this is So really, and Rock, I really appreciate you running these matches with me. I had a lot of fun playing against you, and I really appreciate you just letting me play her against someone. But Juri is basically just Giovanna from Guilty Gear Strive. I was actually saying this to Rock too. I was like, dude, she's just Giovanna. Which is because her dash is the same as Giovanna's. Like, Juri's dash is so fast and goes so far, 2 of them is full screen. And that's the same with Giovanna. Of course, mechanically they work differently, but it is nice to have a character who moves the way I want them to move instead of me being forced to move the way they need me to move, right? Like Marisa, I was thinking about this as well, and Marisa and Juri. Marisa doesn't have it as much as Juri, but I remember in I think it's in Juri's character overview, I was talking about how Manon is very narrow-laned, because, like, for her, like, lane-wise, for Manon, it's like a sidewalk. You better stay on the sidewalk. For Marisa, it's like a 4-lane highway. Well, Juri is like a clover highway. It's like a 4-lane clover intersection, right? That's Juri. Like, you have so many options with her. And with Marisa, you can play her defensively if you want, or you can play her aggressively, or you can play her balanced, right? Well, Juri has the same thing. You can play her defensively, you can play her very aggressive, or you can play her balanced. And she has, and the difference there is that Juri has a lot of nuances as opposed to Marisa. Whereas Manon, you can't be too defensive with her, because if you're not getting in to get your grabs, you're not getting the max potential out of her. You can't be too aggressive with her because too much of her stuff is negative, is really, really negative on block. It's too rough on block, right? So you can't be super aggressive with Manon. You can get punished very easily. You have to be in a very balanced state with Manon at all times, even if the situation is detrimental to you to do that. So it's really, really nice to kind of get, I don't know, it just feels really good to use Juri. I don't know how else to say it. It took me a little bit to get there with Marisa, and then Marisa started feeling really good to play too. But it like almost immediately it felt really good to play as Juri. So I'm having a blast in these matches because I'm just getting to play her, and I'm having so much fun playing as her. So yeah, Rock took that match. Sorry I haven't been talking too much about the match. It's just I was just trying to explain where my mind was when this was going on. And her backdash is so good. It's so fast. Yeah, Rock started doing that a lot. And I was just like, I tried to, like, Rock is good as Cammy. Like, he knows where she's strong, and he was making sure to stay where she was strong. So it was difficult, since I don't know yet where Juri is, like, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't know where Juri can be unchallenged. You know, there are specific situations where a character cannot challenge them, right? And I don't know where those places are with Juri yet. So I'm working on it. Yeah, and he perfect me. I was like, okay, yeah, I see the flex there, Rock. I got you. I see the flex. So, and Cammy's back fist just seems to be, yeah, there was just nothing I could do there. You can't DI it because the button Rock is pressing after he does it, he can counter drive impact out of it. So you can't even, so I'm sitting here like, is that just safe? Is there nothing you can do if you block that? And you can't, and I don't think you can drive impact it on reaction, because I think she can drive impact, she can counter drive impact you off of it too. I think it's plus enough that she actually can drive impact off of it. So I'm not sure. Maybe I should have been drive impacting it. I was trying out a lot of different things, but I do tend to get caught up in the competition and just rely on reaction and instinct and habit when I start really getting into it. So, and you'll see as the matches are going, there are times when I'm trying to do something but it just doesn't work, or it just didn't come out. Like, I was catching Rock with a lot of the dashing grabs, because Rock was like, that cannot be reacted to. So I was actually trying to use it quite a bit, because it was like the one thing I knew worked, right? Yeah, caught him there. Of course, the Juri special, walk up behind her fireball and just stop whatever it is you're doing. Yeah. Here, I was not trying to do the super. It was just a happy accident. I was actually trying to, what was I? Oh, no. I was trying to go into a Fuha stock combo that I had seen. And I just ended up getting the super instead. And yeah, that is insane. And I showed that in the overview for Juri. The round start dash grab is nuts. Like, if they're not moving, they basically just get caught. But most people do not do it, because most people are either moving back, or they're jumping forward, or they're neutral jumping. Yeah, and since I don't know how, what to do with her combos, I'm basically just poking with her good buttons. Trying to get Rock to mess up so I can actually get some damage in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what happened there is my brain went, we had enough time, my brain went, we can drive impact or we can grab. And my brain took a second to try to decided to go for the grab, and then it was too late. Should have punished that jump in. Should have absolutely punished the jump in. Got the run in grab. Yeah, I was trying to definitely take advantage that Rock was in burnout, and use drive impact to stop the pokes. That's a lot of what I've actually been running into in rank 2, is someone always pressing a button. And it's like, well, how am I supposed to drive rush in if they're always pressing a button? And I understand why they do it. They do it to specifically stop drive rushes, because it's so hard to react to a drive rush. Yep, give me that grab. Yeah, Cammy's wide range jump kick. Like, jeez, that thing has range on it. Yeah, messed up there. Yeah, and I was trying to go into something else, I just didn't know what to go into. So, I'm gonna try to get all the way through Juri's combo trials. I've already found a couple of them that look like they would be good starter ones. So I think I'm gonna pick 3, really work on, go into training, really work on getting good at executing them, and then go into Juri's placement matches. And I think that'll be at least a good start. I feel good about playing Juri. If I can get some of her, if I can get a good amount of damage out of her starting off, we might just place directly in platinum. Don't quote me on that. It's really going to depend on how our matches size up, and of course, the better we do, the higher rank we're going to get in our placement matches. So let's say I win my first 4 or 5 matches, I'm going to start getting like platinum 3s, platinum 4s, and diamond players, and they are going to wreck me. I don't think I can compete with him right now with my current knowledge and ability with Juri. But Juri feels right now as mains to focus on is Juri and Marisa. Rock taking advantage of them good buttons. Cammy and them buttons. Like, look at that. As far ranging as it is, and all of that crouching kick, all the range, and it's so fast on recovery, and it's safe on block. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. I haven't been unfortunately, I have not been paying attention to how many rounds. So, and it felt completely natural actually to get Juri's Fuha stocks as well. I remember in Street Fighter V, it was such a chore. I hated it in Street Fighter V. Yeah, Rock counter DI'd me. See, this is what I, okay, so Rock, this is what I don't like about what you're currently showing me with Cammy. I don't like that it feels like she has to burn herself out to get her best damage, or at least the best damage you're getting with her currently, right? And this isn't a criticism, it's what I'm seeing of how you're playing her. It's just, I don't like it if I have to burn myself out to get damage, to get a lead. I don't want a character that does that. I want a character where when I burn out, I'm killing you. That's when I want to burn out. So I want a character that gives me that option where I don't need to use a bunch of drive rush or anything and burn myself out for a lot of damage. I'm saving it to cash out to kill you from like 50 or 40% of your health. I've gotten the hit, now you're dead. And Juri might be that character as well, because I know I can play Marisa like that. I know a lot of Marisas are really aggressive and burn themselves out all the time. I've never felt like I had to do that with Marisa, and I don't feel like I have to do it with Juri either. I feel like I can save my drive rush and murder my opponent as soon as they murder my opponent. So in case this is the last match, thank you guys for watching. Continue to take care of yourselves. I really appreciate you watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.